Hello students, today we are going to start with practice set 24. Now what to do in practice set 24? In practice set 24, we have to convert the given rational numbers into its decimal form. Which rational numbers? The rational numbers which are written in P upon Q form have to be converted in their decimal form. Now see students, in practice set 24, the first question I have copied here, that is 13 upon 4. 13 upon 4 is a rational number in which 13 means P and 4 means Q. So it is in the form of P upon Q. Let us convert it in the form of decimal form. For converting it into its decimal form, we have to do regular division, which we have been doing in the previous classes. Now before starting with division, let me tell you, when we do division of any rational number, then the number which is being written inside is called as dividend. The number which is written outside is called as divisor. The number which goes up is called as quotient, and the number which comes underneath is called as remainder. So divisor multiplied by quotient can give us dividend. Sometimes the remainder can be 0, sometimes the remainder can be more than 0. Right everybody? So let us start with the first one. How to solve it? We are going to start with the first sum, and your first sum I have already written it on the blackboard. Let us see what is this first sum. So in your first sum, we have to start 13 will come here in this place of dividend. 4 will come in the place of divisor. Let us start with this sum. Very easy sum it is. Last year we have done it. 4 3s are 12. Right everybody? Read the table of 4 up to 3. 4 3s are 12. What is the remainder? It is 1. Normally till 6th standard we are doing this. Okay, it is 1, it is over. Not over. We have to remember that whatever number is being written here in this form of dividend has one point which is called as a decimal point, which is like an invisible point. It is there but we never show it. And after this point we have infinite number of zeros, but infinite number of zeros we never show. We show these zeros as per the need only. So what I have done, I am showing you only 1 0 here. Later on, as per the need, I am going to add the zeros. So 13.0. So what I have done, 4 3s are 12. 1 carry means 1 has come down. Now this point, decimal point, has to be taken in quotient, and this 0 has to be dragged down in the second stage. You have got here 10, and then 4, obviously 2s are 8, and here subtract the given numbers, you will get 2 again here. Is it over? No, it is not over. Let us take one more 0 here. Consider, drag this 0 down, it will be again one more 0, and it becomes 20. Does the number 20 come in the table of 4? Yes, it comes. 4 5s are 20, and here the remainder is, I will say the remainder gets 0 here, and your answer is over. Now see, what is the answer of this 13 upon 4? So I will write 13 divided by 4. It is rational number, obviously in the form of P upon Q, can be converted in its decimal form. And what is the decimal form of 13 upon 4? It is 3.25. So I am writing 3.25, and this is your final answer. So what is the decimal form of P upon Q? So decimal form of a rational number which is in the form of P upon Q is equal to nothing but 3.25. This is your final answer. But see here, as you can see, the remainder has come 0. The remainder has come 0. What is the meaning of remainder is 0? When your remainder comes 0, then the whole sum is called as terminating sum. It is terminating. In English, the meaning of terminate means to end. When the remainder comes 0, means your answer has got terminated. What is the answer? 3.25. I had nothing is there. So your answer 13 upon 4 is equal to 3.25. It has come to an end, and here nothing is there. Why nothing is there? Because here not a single digit is there. Here also nothing it is there. Then you can call that the decimal form, the decimal form. Okay, the decimal form 3.25. Okay, now is terminating. It is what? Terminating. What is the meaning of terminating? Terminating means to end. See here, 0 has come, it has ended. So your answer, this is your answer. For the first sum, your answer is 3.25 after this big solution. So your third sum tells us about, the third sum is 7 and 3 upon 5. So your third sum is 7 and 3 upon 5. Now how to start? We can't start. Why? This is a mixed number in which 7 is there and 3 upon 5. Let us convert it into the form of rational number. So first, for such numbers, what you have to do? You have to write is equal to, write the base 5 as it is, copy 5 as it is. 5 sevens are 35. 35 plus 3, 38. Now see, my rational number is ready. And what is my rational number for this sum number 3? That is 38 upon 5. Okay. Again, I am going to start with the sum here. I am going to make this. Please don't write this number here. Means don't write this 7, 3 and 5. You cannot solve it. You cannot solve it. So don't write this way. What you have to do, you have to convert it in the form of a rational number. And how you are going to solve? Now see, 38 will come here. 5 will come out. Ready everybody? Let us start. 5 sevens are 35. How much remains? 3. Is it over? No. Take a point and 0, and this point will come up as it is, and this 0 will come down. 5 6 are 30. 0 0. It is a terminating one and a very small solution for this. Very good. So see, 0 0 remainder has come, means the solution of this question, it is a terminating one. So I'll write down 7 3 upon 5 is equal to, what is your answer? 7.6. This is your final answer. So what is the answer of rational number? This is your rational number, but obviously this, what is the answer of this number? 7.6. Is it a terminating or non-terminating? Here 0 remainder has come, means the answer is terminating. What is your answer? You have to write terminating. Got everybody? So this was your sum number 3. Let us move on to sum number 4. What is your sum number 4? Just go through it. If you are having your textbooks, please go through sum number 4. If you don't have, see the blackboard. I will write down the question. So sum number 4 is nothing but 5 upon 12. Again, this number is being written in the form of rational number, P upon Q. So what I am going to do? Again, I am going to draw a regular format of division in which what will come in dividend? The numerator 5 will come here and 12 will come out. Normally what do? You will take 12 here and 5 here. Don't do like this. Numerator may be small or big, will come inside, and denominator may be small or big, will come outside. Let us start. Now see, nothing is what? 0. Point and 0. Okay. 12 zeros are 0. Your answer must be how much? 5. This point will travel up and this 0 will be dragged down. In the table of 12, where it comes? 12 fours are 48. What is the remainder here? 2. Is it over? No. One more 0 can be taken. It can be dragged down. Now see, then this 0 can come here. 12 ones are 12. How much comes here then? 8. Is it over? Not over. Take one more 0. This 0 can be dragged down here. It will be 80. Then what? 12. How much are now? Your answer must be 12 6 are 72. 12 6 are 72. How much remains? Again 8 remains here. Continuously you can take as many zeros as you can. So 0, again 1 0, it becomes 80. Again 12 6 are 72. Again a 1 8 as a reminder. If you will go ahead, then what will be the thing you know? Again, okay, one step I will show you. 12 6 are, here 0 is there, see, and here 0 is there. I have taken it. Okay, now this 0 has obviously come here. So 12 6 are 72, and one more, how much? 8 has come here. See, if you are able to notify my blackboard, at the end the reminder has come 0. What it means, even if you will take a very long paper and you will try to solve 20 to 30 stages, then here compulsorily what will come? This dot means this 6 will come, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, and this sum will go on and on and on. But after every stage, the remainder will be 8 only. It will not be possible for this sum means 5 upon 12. It will not give you the remainder 0. Every time when you will get the remainder, that will be 8 only. We don't have the space on the blackboard. You don't have the space in the notebook. Why not to stop here? Okay, I have stopped. Where I have stopped? After 4 or 5 stages I have stopped. Now see what? I am writing this question. 5 upon 12 is equal to, what is the answer? 0.41666, and many sixes I am not writing, just I am showing dot 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 dot. Now see, one question I am asking you, has the remainder come 0? No, it hasn't come. Even if you will do, it will come 8 only. Okay. So when the remainder doesn't come 0, it means the sum has not ended. It is in pending. Pending means ab khatam nahi hua hai. Then you have to consider that this sum will not be terminating. It will be non-terminating. Terminating means to end. Non-terminating means it will never end. So the symbol of non-terminating is shown here in the form of dot dot dot. Means you continue ahead, it will be 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. So this answer is non-terminating. So see here, 0.416666 non-terminating. But how many times you will write this in the exam? So again, is equal to, one more is equal to 0.41. Which digit is repeating again and again? So see, 4 is not repeating, 1 is not repeating, but the 6s are repeating. So just write down 1 time 6 and give a dot upon it. Give a dot. What is the meaning of dot above this 6? Dot above 6 means the number 6 or the digit 6 will repeat again and again. So whenever next time you will see that after decimal any digit is written and above that digit if any dot is being mentioned, means that dot will repeat again and again and again. So this is called as non-terminating. This is called as what? Non-terminating. See, so this is your final answer. So what is the decimal form of 5 upon 12? The decimal form of 5 upon 12 is 0.416 and a dot upside 6. But what will you call it as? Will you call terminating? No, you will call it as non-terminating. Non-terminating, T-I-N-G, non-terminating. And one new thing I am telling you, non-terminating. Okay, na everybody? But one digit is coming again. So here see, 6 will come again and again and again. So this whole answer is non-terminating. And is this 6 coming again and again? Yes, it is coming. So when any digit comes again and again, the word is, in maths the word is called as recurring. To recur means to come again and again. So surely here one digit is coming again. Means 6 is recurring. So here this whole answer is non-terminating and 6 will come again and again. So it is called as RECURRING. Non-terminating and recurring. Non-terminating means it will not end. See, it is not ending. But one digit is there which is repeating again and again. That is why it is called as recurring. Hope so you must have understood this sum. Now let us move on to the fifth sum. So children, see, fifth sum, what way to solve it? You must be having in your textbooks. But if you don't have, I am solving it on the blackboard. You have to see the fifth one, and that is 22 upon 7. So your fifth sum is 22 upon 7. Remember children, something extra I am telling you. In higher classes like 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard, you will see this letter. It is a Greek letter. It is called as pi. It is called as pi, and its value is 22 upon 7. This is called as the value of pi, that is 22 upon 7. But now you don't want to see this, later on we'll see. Just remember, whenever 22 upon 7 will come, you consider it as pi. This is called as pi. Value of pi is equal to 22 upon 7. Okay, so you have this rational number. Now how to solve it? So here what I am going to do, see, it will be a very lengthy sum. Okay now everybody, here I am going to write down 22 and here I am going to write 7. A very big sum which will never end. So 7 3s are 21. What comes? 1 will come here. Take a point and a 0. Point will come here and a 0. 7 1s are 7. What will come here? 3 will come here. Okay, this 0 you have taken here. Now take 1 0, drag it down. Here what will come? It will be 30. 7 4s are 28. Now what will come here? Here you will get 2. Consider one more 0. Drag it down here. It will be 0 20. So 7, now 20 has come. So 7 2s are 14. I'll take here 2s are 14. Again what will come? 6. Take one more extra 0. Drag it down here. It will be 60. Then 7, how much are 7? 6 are 42. 7 7s are 49. 7 8s are 56. 7 9s are 63. So 7 8s are 56. Again what will come? 4 will come. Right now everybody. If you want, take one more 0. If you're not you can say tired, take one more 0. Then 7, how much are 40? 40 will not come. 7 5s are 35. Now the remainder is 5 and spacing on my blackboard has finished. Even if you will try underneath this, then also you will not get remainder as a 0. Not everybody. You try, if you want at home, you try till 10 digits, 10 stages. Remainder will not be 0. It will be something else other than 0. Now what you understood from this? You understood that whenever the denominator is not 0, any other number comes, means this sum is unending. Unending means non-terminating. Okay, so I am writing its answer. What I am writing? 22 upon 7 is equal to 3.14285 dot 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 dot. Here also I will mention dot 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 dot. It means what? Unending. Unending means non-terminating. Now non-terminating means, see, it will not end. 3.14285 and whatever it will go, it is. So I will write down it is non-terminating. It is non-terminating. Means it will not end. And is it, we can say, recurring? Is there any digit which is coming repeatedly one after another? No, see, all the digits after point are different. Means the point digits after point are not repeating, means non-recurring. Not repeating means non-recurring. So here I will write down and non-recurring. So you got the answer of 22 upon 7, which was a rational number, and its answer came 3.14285 and I hit. So this answer is, what is this answer? Non-terminating and non-recurring.